Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you some more fall DIY decor projects. So we are having so much fun creating beautiful, cozy fall decor, and this episode is episode number 4 in my I Love Fall series. You guys have been leaving the most wonderful comments, and I am just so blessed and thankful to have y'all here. So I am going to share with you guys in this video some really easy ways to repurpose some of your decor that you already have, some of your Dollar Tree decor, and some decor that you might even have out in the yard. So we're going to take some of those items, we're going to glam them up, we're going to make them boutique beautiful on a budget. So without further ado, let's get started. For our first fall decor DIY, we are going to head outside and collect some pine cones from the yard. If you guys don't have any pine cones in your area, you can also find these at craft stores, and I've even seen them at the thrift store. And then you just want to season them up with some vanilla, some cinnamon oil, some cinnamon, and I also use some pumpkin spice, just whatever fall flavors you have in your cabinet. This is going to make your house smell delicious. You also want to bake those pine cones for 3 hours at 200 degrees. If they're fresh pine cones from the yard, you want to make sure there's no bugs or anything in them. And then once you let them bake for 3 hours, you'll let them cool off and then put them in a plastic bag, put a little bit more cinnamon oil, and let them sit overnight, and you'll have a delicious smelling bowl of pine cones to enjoy. So here are the fall decor DIYs that we are going to be doing. We're going to do this beautiful personalized napkin ring and placeholder, this darling happy fall y'all sign that we've repurposed and glammed up, this cute little pumpkin topiary, the floral back behind the fall sign, and we're also going to be doing some delicious little smelling pine cones. So for the first project, we're going to do the pumpkin topiary. You're going to need 3 pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. You want to remove the stem from your bottom pumpkin and then add a big generous size of hot glue to that bottom one. And then you're going to glue the sparkly one on next, or any pumpkin of your choice, really. This would work for all colors. And then you're going to want to add another big dollop of hot glue and your small pumpkin. So once you have your small pumpkin on, you can go around the top stem with a bit of hot glue or some Elmer's glue, and then you're going to add a big generous helping of glitter, and then you're going to shake it off, and voila, you have this beautiful pumpkin topiary. So for the next one, we want to create a customized floral pick. I chose a burlap leaf and 2 traditional leaves that I want to chalk paint. I'm going to add glitter to them, and you can use these picks for any project. We're going to mix up some chalk paint with 1 cup of regular paint and half a cup of baking soda. Mix that really well, and then go to town chalk painting your leaf. You can chalk paint it as heavy or as light as you like. You do want to allow some time in between to dry. I took a chalk painted leaf and then spray painted it this pink, and then of course I had to add some glitter to give it that extra sparkle. You guys know I love my sparkle. So for the burlap leaf, I'm going to go ahead and cover it with just a touch of lace. That's going to give it that really beautiful romantic feel. You're going to go ahead and add the hot glue, not all the way around, but kind of on the inside. And then for this one, you want to add glitter. And then you can take your scissors and just trim around that leaf, and voila, you have a romantic autumn leaf. So now that you have your leaf all glittered and sparkled up, you want to add a dab of hot glue to each one, glue them together, and then you can add them to a wreath, to a swag. I used mine for this beautiful fall tablescape. Now next we're going to do this customized napkin ring / place card holder. You're just going to need a 6-pack of shower curtain rings from the Dollar Tree. I chose white, and then you're going to glue the end of some jute twine, also from the Dollar Tree, and you're just going to wrap it around the entire shower curtain ring. Now I cut about 12 to 14 inches of jute twine, wrapped it all the way around, and then cut a new piece because I noticed that if I cut a super large piece, as I was wrapping it around, it kind of wanted to fray on me, and I didn't want that. So it did take some patience. I recommend having a show on or something like that to attempt this project. So as I wrapped the jute, I did go ahead and add some hot glue so it didn't unravel. And I also added this beautiful Dollar Tree lace. I just wanted to give it that customized kind of romantic feel, and it made it look really sweet and shabby chic. And then after that, I want to take and I want to add some raffia. This is the pink raffia. I wanted to use this because it matched in with the tablescape that I'm creating, but you can choose any color you like. I just tied it with some of the jute, and then I added a jute twine bow, and then I came in with a pale pink raffia, and this I also found at the Dollar Tree, and that's just going to give your project some dimension. Use whatever's in your craft stash. You can use just one of these or you can use all of these. It depends on what you're going for. Then I took this tiny pumpkin. I wanted to paint one pink, and then I just used one orange one. And of course I had to add my glitter. You guys know me. And so then I just hot glued my orange pumpkin and my pink pumpkin next to each other. I added some beautiful pearls. You can find these at Michael's or Dollar Tree. You could also do some bling gems. And this part is optional as well, but it's going to kind of give it that glammy romantic feeling, and it's going to just tie in so well with my tablescape. So the next thing we want to set our table, I used a gold charger from the Dollar Tree, and this is a Dollar Tree plate, and then 2 different styles of Dollar Tree napkins. This is a pink napkin and then a pumpkin napkin. I'm going to layer that over my first plate and then add in my second plate. Then I want to add one of those burlap leaves and just a beautiful gold pumpkin. So this is one way you can set your table. You can use this napkin ring as a place card holder. And so I'm just using an envelope and I'm making a personalized place card with these cute little pink sparkling letters. I found these at Michael's and I think they're so cute, but they also have letters at Dollar Tree too. The second way that you guys can set this table is you can use your napkin ring as a napkin ring and just take one of your other accent napkins. I chose the pink because I'm going in with that kind of romantic pink shabby chic feel. I pulled it through the napkin ring and there it is. I think this came out so beautiful. I saw at Pier 1 Imports they were using pink napkins in with some of their fall display. So I just thought we could do this, make it boutique beautiful on a budget. So in the next project, we want to create this Happy Fall Y'all sign, starting out with one of those silver Dollar Tree trays. Use that chalk paint that you mixed up and cover your entire tray. Then you're going to let that dry. You're going to paint it again. So you want to get about 2 to 3 coats depending upon how heavy you like it. And then we're going to take one of these Dollar Tree signs and I'm just going to cut out the letters. I wanted to go for the Happy Fall Y'all, but I knew that I could reuse a bunch of these words, so I went ahead and measured them, cut each side, and then I just had to bend them off. Now there was kind of a hard edge that I didn't care for, so I got a piece of sandpaper and I just sanded that hard edge off and it was ready for me to glue. So for the glue, I chose E6000. I went all the way around the project, and then I also used hot glue. I'm a safety girl, so I wanted to make sure my sign stuck on. It stuck on really well, and then I just used a little burlap piece from the top. I took that and I took the tag, and I used the tag to press down over the burlap piece to make sure it stayed, and then you can also go back in and chalk paint the back of it if you want. So now we're going to create that beautiful boutique bow. I did find this burlap gingham check at Michael's. Now we want to do the same loopy bow that I showed you guys in the last DIY. So you're just going to take your ribbon and fold it over on each other. You're going to do that until you see 2 loops. So once you do your 2 loops, you're going to fold it over, find your center, and then just notch it at each side. Do not cut all the way through your ribbon or it will unravel. Then you're going to take, after you notch it, and you're going to go ahead and take a piece of floral wire, or you can use ribbon, and just tie it in at the center. And that's going to give you that first layer of bow. We're going to do a shabby dazzled bow, which is what I call my triple layered bows. And so we also want to add in that pink gingham that I love so much. Now, if you want to go for a simpler look, just use 1 bow or whatever style you like. But I am going to cut this one a little bit smaller to give the bow a little bit of dimension. This tray is kind of small, so I don't want to overload it too much. So I did the same thing. I just looped the bow over twice. I notched the center part, and then I tied it on with that floral wire. And then I loved the way the raffia looked in my wreath, so I definitely had to add it to this project. I added the raffia to the back part of this bow. I just wired it on, and then I thought about using the leaf on this project, but I think it might have been too heavy for the tray. So I also cut a square piece for the bow because I wanted it to sit flat on the tray, so I just glued that to the back. This part is optional, but I'm a safety girl, and so I really wanted this bow to stick on really well. And then you're just going to take and you're going to add 1 more ribbon, and for this I chose the Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. It has a bit of lace that runs down the center. I wanted a smaller piece, so I just cut it in half, and then I tied a regular bow tie like you would be tying your shoe. And then I hot glued that to the center, and then I added a big dollop of hot glue to get this bow to stay on. Don't be afraid here, add a bunch of glue because you don't want that bow to fall off. I also did add a little bit of pearls to the center, as you can see there. Now I also want to add a similar bow to the bottom, except for I'm just going to do 1 loop and then pinch it together, add some floral wire, and then fluff it out. Now I'm trimming off my floral wire, and then I'm just hot gluing that on there, and then I want to take and dovetail the ends. That's going to give your project a bit of a polished edge and just make it even more cute. So I also want to add some raffia to the back of this bow. That's going to give it more dimension and just bring more interest to the eye. Again, this is optional. For the last step, I did end up adding some Gerber daisies and these pink hydrangeas that I repurposed. I had these left over from spring, but you guys can customize this project however you like. And I also did want to go ahead and add in that cute little pink pumpkin. I think that'll really match my tablescape really well. And I'm really loving these feathers that they have at Dollar Tree. They come in a bundle, so you have quite a few to kind of choose from, and that's just going to add more dimension and interest to your project. Again, that's totally optional. So I added a couple more florals to the top, but you guys can dig into your stash and use whatever ribbon you already have, or you can head to your Dollar Tree or craft store and grab what you want to use to tie into your tablescape or your fall decor. I am just loving this. I think it looks really beautiful. I think we're giving a really neat twist on traditional fall, adding into shabby chic romantic look. I'm really loving this. So for this project, I want to repurpose a spring floral and this Dollar Tree vase. So I just dug into my craft stash and I found this white ribbon. I used 2 layers around the top. I glued straight onto the glass, and then I also wanted to trim out the edge where I had glued on, so you don't have a raw edge. You want it to look beautiful from all sides. And then I dug into my stash again and I found this Christmas tree lace ribbon. I used a piece of this and then I trimmed that off and used a pink overlay. So again, we're just tying into some of that same color scheme that we've got going on with our DIY fall decor. And I also dug into my stash and I found some spring florals, which I feel like we can get away with shabby chic because we're still using a lot of those pale colors. Just add in a pumpkin and you can pretty much call it good. So this was a super inexpensive project. It really cost me about $1 because I had so many things already laying around. I did add some Dollar Tree sand to the bottom so the florals didn't move around so much. Okay, so how much fun was that? Are you guys getting inspired and ready for the coziest fall ever? I am. I just can't resist going all out, decorating for fall, making things super cozy for my family, and sharing with you guys these budget-friendly, boutique, gorgeous little projects to really customize your fall decor. Because I know a lot of you have been commenting that you have a cottage home or just some different decor ideas for fall besides their traditional colors. And I'm really excited with how many stores are putting out all of these beautiful different ideas for a fall that is not traditional fall. So, and I do love the traditional autumn colors, don't get me wrong. I'm even mixing some of those colors in with my decor, but I know I've looked at Pier 1 and Kirkland's and the At Home store, and they're all carrying some variety of a pastel fall decor, and this is stuff that we can craft up at home. So I have more to bring you guys. This is going to be a huge episode on my channel. I absolutely love fall. We are going to get super cozy and have the best time. So thank you all so much, really truly from the bottom of my heart, for all of your wonderful comments. I have been reading all of them and it is just getting me over the moon excited to share more DIY projects with you guys. I'm going to start taking you into other areas of my home, like my living room and my kitchen and my bedroom, and we're going to add some fall touches to those rooms as well. So thank you all so much, and if you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of my YouTube family. Click that subscribe button, and then there's a little bell for the notifications, and that will update you every time I upload a new video. So thank you all again, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.